Jordan Mailata is simply the best left tackle in the NFL right now. He plays with such fluidity, such smoothness, such grace, on top of the power that he brings to the left tackle position. Plays with great technique, plays with great balance, and is never really out of body position. Let's take a look at how he led the Philadelphia Eagles to a victory over the Dallas Cowboys to open the NFL season. He is the key component to that rushing attack, and most of the time when they get big gains, he's somewhere a factor in that. Welcome back to More Sip Battalion. Let's get started. All right, we're going to take a look at about 6 plays from Thursday's game and just take a look at the technique and different things that Mailata does to show you why he's the best in the game right now. They run an outside zone. Now let's back it up, kind of talk about it a little bit. You see him, the defensive end at the last minute kind of slides in, and now he knows he has the leverage because they're running outside zone left. So what he does is 4 hands on the defender, pushes him inside so 69 can take it over. And now he knows he has to climb to the backer. And again, at that size, just look at his feet. Great footwork. Great footwork. The former rugby player has outstanding footwork for that size. So he helps pin him in. Then when the linebacker Kenneth Murray tries to get over top, bam, right there. Now, at this point, you could be done. Okay, I've done my job. You know, I got Kenneth Murray like basically on the goal line. No, play's not over. I don't hear a whistle. Let's keep going. Now, at this point, 5 yards in the end zone, he finally lets him go. Let's go to another play. Look at the movement. Look at the movement on 95. Now, eventually the play goes that way, but 95 is trying to fight that movement. So he's going to double with the guard. Good job. No space between it. That good double team, there's no space for 95 to try to split it. You see 95 try to turn his shoulder and get in there? Nope. Because they got hip to hip, there's nowhere for him to go. And so now, with the guard coming off on the backer, Mailata just works leverage. Look at the working leverage. And he is the low man in the situation. And we all know in football, low man normally wins. Normally wins. And he's running 95 out of there. Now, 95 don't know the ball's going to his left. Offense is right. He's getting pushed that way. And at this point, he knows it. But before Saquon popped up out of there, he was trying to fight this down block. And Mailata wasn't letting him win. Let's come to another example. Got Dante Fowler on the outside of him in a 7. He running outside zone. But the key component is, look at him get across the face of 95. So I had a guy that played, or that worked with me, that played at Mississippi State and was a high-level offensive lineman. And probably would have went pro if he didn't tear his knees up. And he always talked about getting to the midpoint on outside zone and getting that inside hand on the chest plate. Look where that hand is of Mailata right there. Right in the middle of 95. So he can't cross his face. And now if he can get him turned, it'd be great. But he can't get him turned. But he got 2 hands on him at this point, not allowing him to come off and cross face. And the fact that he stays on this guy and don't try to look around and see what's going on, he just takes care of his responsibility. Saquon has a huge cutback lane after he makes Fowler miss in the background. And now because Mailata has taken care of 95, Saquon can do what he do. Saquon can do Saquon things. As a rock who is wide, that's 91. He doesn't block 91. Good job of sealing. Running outside zone away from him. And the thing is with this is the offensive linemen in any one of these 5 are trying to get a seal. That way they create an alley for Saquon. So if you can get it, if Mailata gets it on his backside, that's fine. And it's gonna be tough to do because 90's playing an inside technique on it. You got to be quick about it. So good job of the left guard helping him out with the little chicken wing. But that was an effective chicken wing. It wasn't one of them miss chicken wings. And now Mailata has his guy turned. So you can see all the different lanes that Saquon has to choose from already. Because Mailata has a guy turned. I want to say this is the center that has a guy turned. So you got a bunch of different lanes to choose from already. But it's a good job of, understanding the play call and knowing if I get my guy sealed, that just opens up another lane for the running back and he has more options to pick from. The movement. The movement is what impresses me. Yes, it's a double team. But look at him get basically in the hip and then raise up. Get in the hip, raise up, got him off balance. And now the defender is on one leg. You can't possibly fight the double team or fight Mailata solo on one leg. You got to have a base. And he's just bouncing up out of there. You got to have a base. And if it gets you on one leg, you're done for. And look where the ball goes. Right off that block. Right off that block. And we'll finish with this one right here. This is versus James Houston. And this is what I'm talking about, part of the grace part of it. Look how fluid he is out here running, trying to, I don't want to say seal, but kick out and keep the defender from penetrating, because penetration kills outside zone. And he does a good job of getting that hand in the midpoint again that we talked about earlier. Now running his feet, running his feet, running his feet. Now Houston is trying to stretch it out, but Mailata does a good job of staying in front of him and giving Saquon options. Because you look at this. This is one of the reasons why Saquon had 2,000 yards. Saquon gets this ball right there. So he's ran 5 yards already. 5 yards since being given the ball and hadn't been touched yet. 10 yards. And he finally get touched 10 yards after him touching the ball down the field. And Mailata and the rest of that O-line is a huge part of it. So I really just want to highlight the big guys this year. I'm gonna make a better effort to highlight the big guys because they deserve to get some of this credit that the skill guys get. So I appreciate you guys for coming out. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. Remember, like the video, subscribe if you've not done so, and hit that bell to be notified when the rest of this 2025 content drops. Season started Thursday. I appreciate you guys, and we're going to keep this train rolling. Peace and love.